Today on the net, an Egyptian blogger arrested on blasphemy charges awaits trial. In the US, Mitt Romney is trying to win over disappointed Obama voters. And travel the world's most beautiful underwater spots from the comfort of your own home. Egyptian blogger Alba Saber is facing 6 years in prison. He's been arrested on blasphemy charges on suspicion of uploading extracts from the anti-Islam film Innocence of Muslims to Facebook and making another film mocking religion in general. The 27-year-old appeared before a tribunal in Cairo on Wednesday, and the trial has been adjourned to October 17th. The computer science graduate comes from a Coptic Christian family, but is himself atheist. He was arrested on the 13th of September as an angry mob laid siege to his apartment, threatening to kill him, following accusations from neighbours that he had posted the famous anti-Islam film on the internet. His terrified mother called the police, but as we can see in this video filmed that night, it was a blogger who ended up being arrested as passers-by cheered on. A Facebook group was set up shortly afterwards demanding his release. A photo of Alba Saber dominates the page. We see him on Tahrir Square with a banner reading, "We are the real revolutionaries, not the Muslim Brotherhood." It's also a swipe at Islamist President Mohamed Morsi and his administration. The Egyptian government has been accused of double standards, as Khaled Abdullah, the television presenter who first broadcast sections of the anti-Islam film on Egyptian television and who is rumoured to have close ties with hardline Salafi Islamists, has yet to be investigated. Young Americans who voted for Barack Obama in 2008 share their disappointment with the current US president's first term in office and say they'll be voting for Mitt Romney in November. This video was recently posted online by the Mormon candidate's campaign team in a bid to win over young voters, most of whom voted for the Democrat candidate back in 2008. Romney is also targeting Hispanic voters who also voted overwhelmingly for Obama in 2008. In this ad in Spanish, the Republican claims, amongst other things, Latin Americans have been the first to suffer from Obama's policies, and they should not let themselves be fooled again. The Mormon candidate is also trying to get women voters on side, and more specifically, mothers who traditionally vote Democrat. This video states there are now 5.5 million women out of work because of Obama. A disastrous situation, says Mitt Romney, who promises to make women one of his priorities if elected in November.
I'm Mitt Romney.
And finally, there are several ads available on Romney's site seeking to convince American workers who voted for Obama in 2008 to switch teams this time around. The clips slam Obama's inaction in creating manufacturing jobs, depicting him as a man who preferred to relocate factories to China, taking jobs away from workers in his country. All these initiatives are aimed at seducing these disappointed Obama voters and persuade them to hand over their vote to the Republican candidate. Bacon lovers in the US fear an apocalypse, a shortage of pork and bacon. The panic was triggered by a statement issued by Britain's National Pig Association, warning that because of droughts in the US and Russia, the price of soya and corn, which is what pigs eat, is set to soar and will lead to shortages next year. Some are already preparing for this eventuality by planning to rear a pig in their garden or by stocking up well in advance. With this new Street View feature launched on Google Maps this week, you can dive into some of the most breathtaking and beautiful underwater spots in, amongst others, the Philippines, Hawaii and Australia. You can take a virtual swim alongside the Great Barrier Reef, follow a sea turtle, or why not a manta ray. This hidden camera video was filmed in Belgium. A number of volunteers have agreed to have their mind read. The clairvoyant appears to know a great deal about these perfect strangers, precise details about their private lives. They all appear pretty taken aback by his abilities until his trick is revealed. He's logged onto Facebook. This video is actually part of a viral awareness campaign to encourage Belgians to be more vigilant, as the information they post online could be used against them.